Thanks for joining us. Taking a dive into our developing stories here at the Weather Network. We are going to focus in on the West Coast. Smoke continues to be a problem, and changing wind conditions will drift that smoke around BC and could even see it again in through Alberta in through this week. Changeable pattern for temperatures. Yes, we are going to see temperatures fluctuate. See that blue and red moving? You will see that in your 7-day forecast, how it will affect you. And severe weather moving in Thursday in the Midwest. A strong system tracking up through southwestern Ontario will bring the potential for downbursts of rain as well as some very active weather through Thursday. And that means widespread rain. We could see some very heavy amounts of rain in through northern and eastern parts of Superior as that low is going to track right over the Great Lakes. And moisture moving in northeast. That's all thanks to Hurricane Gert. Yes, we could see some stronger swells, waves, immediate coastlines affected, as well as some more rain for Newfoundland. So glad you could join us. You are over halfway there, almost to the weekend. Amanda Weldon along with you. Let's talk about the conditions that we are going to see through Thursday. That humidex definitely in place. St. John's feeling like 26, well above seasonal, that's for sure. Montreal feeling like 29, Toronto 27, but look at this. Windsor feels like 40, and we are going to see the potential of some pretty strong storms as well throughout Windsor, and as well as some storms through Newfoundland. A front passing through, heavy rainfall, strong winds, definitely a part of your story. And even as Gert passes, we could see some more rain accumulation throughout our Thursday to the Great North Peninsula. That's where we will see the most, 30 to 60 possible. Now, you mentioned storm potential in through Ontario. North shores of Erie, isolated severe. That's where we are seeing the biggest potential localized flooding for sure associated with this. And a low pressure system tracking right over the Great Lakes. And that's going to come into play as well. Let's take a look. The strongest storms we will potentially see, and that trigger point will be just behind that warm front and just in front of that cold front. And we will start to see showers as well ahead and behind this. And again, that low pressure system right above the Great Lakes could see quite the accumulation of rain with this. We'll see that in just a second. And as well through your Friday, that system will continue to track to the east. Isolated severe will be more for the eastern parts of Ontario, Ottawa, heavy rainfall, strong winds as well. And I promise those totals, here they are. Let's go to BC with Chrissy Van. Full waves crashing against the shore there. Blue skies, we love it, but we don't have blue skies lasting for too much longer. We will see some ocean swells associated with Gert as it passes by. No real effect, no strong effect from this hurricane is going to affect you, but we could definitely see an increased ocean swell along the immediate coast. So that will be the main part affecting Nova Scotia. And for Newfoundland, we could see increased rainfall as well. As this front continues to pass by Newfoundland, you will also see those showers throughout Thursday. Even the potential for a thunderstorm that should pass by Friday, and the next one for you is definitely in through Sunday, and that's all associated with the system passing through Ontario for tomorrow. And the totals are definitely there up to the Great North Peninsula. That's where we will see the highest accumulation of rain, and that's what's going to be mixing in with Gert as it passes by. Now, I mentioned Ontario getting into a system for Thursday and also a humidex. Look at this. Windsor feels like 40, and that's where we could see some strong storms as well through the north shores of Erie. Toronto feeling like 27, even Moosonee feeling like 28. The moisture is there in the atmosphere, and we are going to have that in place in our temperatures. Isolated severe again above the north shores of Erie. We're seeing heavy rainfall, some gusty winds as well. Quite widespread. This is going to shift to the east for your Friday. And those isolated severe conditions will be in through the Ottawa Valley. Now, we have some great stories on theweathernetwork.com, but if you want to know a couple headlines, here they are. Michelle and Leanna. Be part of your story in through the next few days, as we do have Hurricane Gert passing through. Could cause some gusty winds as well as some swells as well for the shores of Newfoundland, and we're going to see it in through Nova Scotia as well. Amanda Weldon along with you talking this Atlantic forecast. Even 30 to 55 millimeters is possible, mainly focused up towards the Great North Peninsula. Widespread risk for thunderstorms for your Thursday. No isolated severe areas. Heavy rainfall for sure associated with this. A lot of moisture in this system as it continues to pass by. That cold front, that's what's going to be creating that lift potential. Again, with thunderstorms, we need trigger, lift, moisture. It's all there. We could definitely see those storms in through your Thursday. They might be there even through Friday morning, passing out of Newfoundland by the evening. Sunday is your next chance for storms. In through Ontario, Thursday is definitely the chance that we will see isolated severe through the north shores of Erie. heavy rainfall, strong winds, and even some localized flooding with this one, and it continues to pass to the east. It will slowly become an eastern Ontario, Quebec weather story for Friday. And building into the weekend as well, we will have high pressure build in behind. So for the weekend, looks quite dry to the south for Ontario. The strongest storms will be seen in this quadrant, just below that warm front and ahead of that cold front. We could see some showers in front and behind as well, non-severe in nature. In between that quadrant, that's where we will see the severe storms spark up, and that low pressure system right over the Great Lakes in through Superior, we could see 30 to 50 millimeters for this whole area along the shores. I wouldn't be surprised if we got 30 to 60. Now, somewhere where we are not seeing rain like this is through BC. This is Deb Medichka with more details.